Okay, so Google just open source its DESIGN.md file. Now, in case you're not familiar, this is basically the file that is responsible behind why we got a really nice looking design on Google Stitch. So when you're creating a, let's say, a website or perhaps a mobile app using this platform, it's going to look really nice. It's going to be very consistent because in that DESIGN.md file contains some instructions about what AI must do when the user tries to change or add something into the design. So it's going to look really good. It's going to be very consistent. And now we can get this file for free from Google, and we can even apply that on other platforms. We can use it on we can use it on non-Google platforms like ChatGPT Codex. We can use it on Cloud Code, and even you can even use it for a coding using local AI models. So here, if you want to get the DESIGN.md file, you can navigate to this GitHub page, and don't worry, I'm going to provide the links of these resources in the description down below. Now, after you have opened the GitHub page of DESIGN.md from Google, you can open examples. This is the folders that we are going to navigate to. And there are 3 examples that Google has provided. So let's say I'm going to open atmospheric glass. And this is DESIGN.md. So I'm going to open this file. And there you go. So this is basically the structure of the instructions that Google used for this particular style called atmospheric glass. Now, you might be wondering, okay, so what's special about it? Isn't that we have been using a sort of DESIGN.md file even before this? Yes, that's true, but Google just sharing the standard or the structure that they use on their DESIGN.md file. So perhaps in the future, this could be the standard. So every time you are creating a DESIGN.md file or someone is sharing their DESIGN.md file, it's going to follow this exact structure. I think that's one thing that Google is trying to do. And I think that's actually a good thing. Now, if you want to get this file, you can navigate to this download folder, download raw file, and you'll get the DESIGN.md file. Now, this file, again, only specify that it's going to create a style that is atmospheric glass, but we can modify it. Now, I'm going to use this template. I'm going to use it on Cloud Code to create a website, but I'm going to use a different design. Now, again, you can use this file or on any platform. It doesn't really matter, but I'm going to use Cloud Code. And here I have my project. I want to create a website for a product called Fluffy. It is basically an iPhone case that looks fluffy. It is not real, by the way. It's just for this demo only. Now, at the moment, that folder is completely empty. There is nothing there. So I'm going to copy that file. And right here, just right click and paste. And I will also add these items, these photos of the products. Again, not a real product. You don't have to Google it. I just want to, create a mockup. Now, after that, in Cloud, I will tell AI to modify that DESIGN.md file, and this is the prompt that I'm going to use. Honestly, you can use any prompt, it doesn't matter, but if you are interested, I'm going to put this prompt in the description down below so you can copy it. Okay, I'm going to copy the text. Let's go back to Cloud, and okay, right here there is a section that you can modify. So I'm going to replace that with this one. Okay. Oops, sorry about that. Just replace that. It's called Fluffy with I and not Y. Okay, so this is my prompt. I'll just use Sonnet. Okay, seems to be good. Send a message and just wait for AI to modify the DESIGN.md file based on your instruction. So this is a good way if you want to create a page or a website that has a branding of your business or organization. This is one way to go. Now, this might take a while, so I'll just skip a while and I'll show you the next thing that you can do. Okay, so it just modified the DESIGN.md file to follow the style of those products. Now I'm going to create a product page, and this is the prompt that I'm going to use. And again, I'm going to put this prompt as well in the description down below. Okay, so I will just copy and paste, but at the end, I'm going to add this line. Build a product catalog website for the products that I have provided in this folder, and then make sure that it is using the photos on the page. Now, here's one thing that is very interesting. I can use a much weaker AI model. I'm going to use Haiku model, which is not exactly the best model. It is okay, but definitely not the best model for coding. But because of that DESIGN.md file, AI should be able to create a design based on the instructions that we have provided. So this is actually a great way if you want to make sure that your design is good and consistent even when you're using a small AI model, especially open source AI models. Now, let me just send a message and just wait for AI to generate this page, and I'll show you the result in a second. Okay, so it just created the page, and this is the result. There you go. So this is the style based on the DESIGN.md that was created from the photos or the products that I provided earlier. So I think it's able to follow the color or styling from the product. I think this is pretty good. It's quite consistent. Now, for fun, I actually tried the same thing using ChatGPT Codex. So I sent the same message to ChatGPT Codex based on the same DESIGN.md file, the same resources, and this is the result from ChatGPT. So different AI models, and yet, as you can see, it looks very consistent. Now, of course, it's not exactly the same, the layout is different, but if you look closely, the color and the design decision is very much the same. It is consistent no matter what AI model or what AI platform that you are using. So this is the power of DESIGN.md file, and now we have a more standardized version from Google, which I think is going to be very popular. I think more and more people will be utilizing this DESIGN.md file from Google. So yeah, you can download any of the examples that Google has provided, and then you can use AI to modify it based on your branding or based on your specification, and then you can reuse that file again and again, and it's going to ensure that the design stays consistent and basically based on your branding. So yeah, I hope you learned something from this video. I'm going to put all the links and the prompts in the description down below. And if you do like this video and you want to see perhaps other things that you can do with AI, then don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you on my next video. I wish you a great day ahead.